morning edition, the Prime Minister celebrates American independence. Eleuthera MP gives an update on that traffic accident. And drones up at the all-girls drone camp. Happy Tuesday. Welcome to the morning edition. I'm LaDawn Davis. Thanks for waking up to us. We all can agree that it's hot out there. Let's see what's sizzling with our weatherman, Basil Dean. Good morning, Basil.
Good morning, LaDawn. As usual, we'll get you started with a shot of our Zedness Tower camp, which is overlooking the Palmdale area. We're picking up some scattered clouds there. But as we go to our wider view satellite imagery, picking up some clouds as well over South Abaco, also North Eleuthera, picking up some clouds there as well. Elsewhere through the islands, near clear skies. Outside of our studios, we have a few clouds, temperature 77 degrees, relative humidity very rich at 94%, calm winds, barometric pressure 1,017.0 millibars, that's 30.03 inches, and it is steady. Temperatures around the islands this morning: 81 in Marsh Harbor, Great Toll Key, and Freeport. The Berry Islands 83, 81 in Allenstown, Bimini, 80 degrees in Harper Island, Roxanne, Eleuthera, Otterstown, Cat Island, Stanley Key, Kemps Bay, St. Andros, and Fresh Creek in Central Andros, all at 79 degrees. San Salvador and Rum Key, 80 degrees, 79 in Ragged Island, Clarenstown, Long Island, Crooked Island, Betsy Bay, Megwana, 80, Acklands, 80, 80 in Matthewtown, Inagua, and the Turks and Caicos Islands at 81 degrees. Your boating forecast for today: in the northwestern islands, light and variable winds once again with flat seas, low tide 7:31 this morning, high tide at 1:44 in the afternoon. For the central and southeastern islands, southeast winds 10 to 15 knots and the wave heights 2 to 4 feet. That's going to do it for your first look at weather the morning edition. Stay tuned. Your forecast for today tonight is still ahead.
Thanks a lot, Basil. The Bahamas First traffic report with our Jimenita Swain and the morning edition traffic team starts right now.
The traffic report is sponsored by Bahamas First. First in insurance. Today, tomorrow.
Good morning, LaDawn, and good morning, Bahamas. We're coming to you live from Montague, East Bay Street. Not too much happening traffic-wise. We had a few walkers getting in their early morning exercise, but to find out exactly what's happening on the streets before you make your morning commute, we now turn to Corporal Christopher Wims of the Police Traffic Division. Good morning, Corporal Wims.
Good morning, Ms. Swain. Good morning, Bahamas.
Now, any areas of concern this morning on the streets of the capital?
Yeah, the one area that we want to pay special attention to is the Samalo Butler Highway. That's expected to be another 10 to 12 days before completion. So we're asking the public to bear with the road traffic department as we get that road fixed for you guys.
Now, I know as well, if we turn our attention a little bit to what's happening over in Eleuthera, there was a major accident on that island yesterday. Can you tell us what traffic officials have been doing so far to assist in that investigation?
All right. Once the police officials here in Nassau was notified of that accident, we dispatched our serious accidents response team that is back in the capital. We are assessing the damages and investigate. We're still at the early stage of our investigations, so another 3 days we should be able to tell you the exact cause on that accident.
And of course, this is one of those areas where at times, not heavy traffic this morning, but you do have one or two persons that tend to take advantage of an empty road and speed. What do you say to those persons, particularly on this part of the island, about adhering to the rules of the road?
Well, we want to remind all motorists, public, that even though in an empty road, we want to ask them to drive with some due care and plenty of attention at this time. As you can see, I have one driver already stopped, and I'm willing to cite him in a few minutes once upon completion of this interview. Yes.
Unfortunately for him, he should have slowed down when he saw you, but I think it was a little bit too late. But of course, this is Corporal Christopher Wims of the Police Traffic Division doing his due. Unfortunately for that motorist, he's going to get a ticket. Back to you in Studio LaDawn.
Thanks. On to our top story this morning. The United States of America celebrating 243 years as an independent country next week, Thursday, July 4th. Officials at the United States Embassy here in Nassau got an early start with an independence reception last night at Albany in western New Providence. Prime Minister, the Most Honorable Dr. Hubert Minnis, congratulated the Americans on this significant anniversary. He also recognized how the proximity between the Bahamas and the United States has resulted in the exchange of people, ideas, and commerce over many generations and centuries.
The majority of Bahamians trace ancestral ties to the United States. These include Bahamians of African descent who came from the United States as the slaves of American loyalists who themselves populated a number of our islands. Descendants of the Gullah people of South Carolina settled in the Bahamas, as well as Black Seminoles from Florida who settled in Red Bay on the west coast of Andros. There was a large enough loyalist population in Abaco and sufficient trade with the United States to warrant the opening of an American legate in that island group long before the Bahamas achieved independence.
What started out as a simple tour of the island of Eleuthera for passengers of the Carnival Ecstasy ship ended tragically in a traffic accident which left nearly 36 visitors badly injured. The visitors were headed to Princess Key near Rock Sound, South Eleuthera, when the accident happened. Member of Parliament for Central and South Eleuthera, Hank Johnson, told us in a telephone interview that due to the severity of the accident, the jaws of life were needed to remove at least one of the passengers.
Some of them were basically pinned in the wreckage, so the team had to come in and get them out of the wreckage and get them into the clinic. And then, of course, the clinic was like a chaos because they were using all of the rooms inside there, and different people were doing different things. And actually, what happened, they concentrated on those passengers, those individuals who needed the medical attention right away, and they focused their attention on them. And they had to stabilize them, and of course, then they had to call for the aircraft to get in, which of course the aircraft got in. I think they got in at a reasonable time, but they could not take those patients out until those patients were stabilized.
While Bahamas Power and Light grapples with maintaining power generation for customers here in the capital, the question was posed to Chairman Donovan Moxey on whether its disconnection exercise will be relaxed or continued. This is what the chairman had to say.
And one of the things that we'd like the public to understand, obviously BPL is here to provide a service, but in order to provide that service, BPL requires revenue flows. And one of the things that we always talk to our customers about is making payment arrangements with them so that they can at least pay something toward their bills. We don't want to turn customers off. We would rather work with our customers and establish payment plans so they can at least pay for the electricity that they're using, or establish a plan where they can continue to bring their bills down.
And still to come, Nellie Moss turns 101. All of that and more when we come right back.
Look, it's simple. Fidelity can consolidate all your bills with our debt consolidation loan. Give you one monthly payment and money in your pocket.
So let me get this straight, Miss Financial Coach. You say something about cash in my pocket?
Yes.
And a savings plan with 5% interest? Wow, finally! A bank that's looking out for me! What do you want me to sign?
That's not all. We also offer competitive interest rates and free financial coaching.
Miss Fidelity, you ain't hear me. Where do I sign?
46th anniversary of independence. It all kicks off with the official launch on National Pride Day, Friday, July 5th, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. in Rawson and Parliament Squares. Then it's the 46th anniversary celebration, ecumenical service, cultural show, and fireworks display. Tuesday, July 9th at Clifford Park. It all starts at 8 p.m. On Wednesday, July 10th. Join us at 1 a.m. on Bay Street for the People's Love and Unity Rush. At 11 a.m., it's the official announcement of the 2019 National Honors Award, followed at 6 p.m. with the Independence State Dinner, all happening at Government House. All roads then lead back to Clifford Park as we close out the Independence celebration with a spectacular celebration in music. From 5 p.m. to midnight, Bahamas, it's all for you. It's the 46th anniversary of Independence celebration. Come and join us. United we stand, Bahamas. Together we can.
Well, I watch the morning show because I'm usually up at that time, and I normally watch it for the entertainment.
Welcome back to the Morning Edition. Sometime last week, Lovato Shine Sands emerged victorious, winning the Love Jingle contest sponsored by Coca-Cola and took home a $2,500 cash prize. Sands won the award via public vote. This attention-grabbing tune would be the jingle for Coca-Cola's Love promotion Real Soon. The Caribbean Bottling Company received over 100 original entries from a large number of Bahamian recording artists. Sands stopped by our ZNS studios recently to talk about the inspiration behind the winning jingle.
I had a good friend. He started to wrote the jingle, and he was like, Father, he was an upcoming Bahamian artist, we might as well just do the jingle. So me and him teamed up and we came up with the idea. Well, we just wanted to keep it strictly Bahamian, basically. Reagan scrape, good exciting vibes. Yeah, that's basically the basic concept. And it, the jingle kind of like it's catchy, so we was looking for a catchy jingle and we came up with that.
Family and church members came together on Sunday past at the Camp Road Ministries to worship and celebrate Mother Nellie Moss's 101st birthday. Mother Moss has been a part of Camp Road Ministries for over 50 years and held many roles in missionary work, praise and worship, and was even the church's treasurer at one point. Mother Moss says she is grateful and the secret to long life is God's grace.
I'm feeling pretty good today. God is good. I keep on praying every night before I go to bed and ask the Lord to lay with me in my bed. And when I wake up in the morning, I give God the glory, for He had brought me to see another day.
For the second consecutive year, Firmatech will launch its Bahamas Drone Camp right here in Nassau, and the woman behind the business, a United States-based company, will facilitate the entrepreneurial element for young girls. The Bahamas Drone Camp will be held at Columbus Primary on Collins Avenue and will accommodate 160 registrants this year. We caught up with a Bahamas ambassador from the woman behind business to talk about the three-day camp.
Come July 30th through August 1st, young girls between the ages of 8 to 18 will get the opportunity to engage in all things related to the drone. Last year, students at the Sandilands Primary School in Fox Hill were the first batch of students to get the opportunity to fly drones of all shapes and sizes and create them from scratch. But this time, Bahamas Ambassador for Women Behind the Business, Deisha Frazier, says young girls will have access to the tools they need to start, sustain, and remain successful in a business.
An initiative like the drone camp because one, we definitely promote entrepreneurship, we promote just work readiness and being able to set people up to succeed in the Bahamas, and just being able to see the rate of unemployment in the Bahamas. We want to make sure that we have just initiatives like this so that we can show persons that you can be an entrepreneur, you can be able to create your own business.
Additionally, Frazier says she's excited to see more Bahamian women getting involved in the art of drone flying.
It's so awesome to see women in a male-dominated industry just really going out there, flying the drones and showing off a little bit. You know, I was able to just fly a little bit of it today, and just showing that, you know, we don't have to just sit behind a desk. We don't have to just do the domestic work, you know, the things that people assume women to do. We're taking up a lot of the workforce now, and so just being able to see that women can do anything that, you know, they want to do, including, you know, flying drones, flying planes, just whatever it is that they're passionate about. Like, it's so exciting to see that.
Fraser says this initiative is a positive step in the right direction and made this strong appeal to corporate Bahamas.
The event is a free event, which I'm super excited about, and so we are looking for corporate sponsors as well. So if you do want to be a part of this initiative, we definitely welcome you to be a part of this, and, you know, just see the youth of the Bahamas do something constructive during the summer and get in the direction of success.
And it's Tuesday, so you know our Charles Fisher's antiques are in full swing. All of that and more ahead in sports.
It's the OT with yours truly, Charles Fisher.
Buddy Hield and the Kings have their...
Buddy Hield seemed to be having the best season of his career. He had 32 points the other night. It was a bit disappointing, Shawnee Miller not winning the IAAF World Female Athlete of the Year. The high school rankings will soon be out. Tabernacle, the defending champion, CC Sweeting, they are always there. Who will it be this year? Each Monday on 1540 AM and 104.5 FM, it's the OT with yours truly, Charles Fisher.
You thought it was the talk of the town, but get ready for more.
More energy, more excitement, exhilarating, compelling, informative, educational talk on The Conversation.
I'm Shanique Miller. Pull up a chair with a cup of tea and join me weekdays at 4 on Radio Bahamas, 1540 AM, 104.5 FM, and The Light, 810 AM for The Conversation. I'm excited to have you around the table.
Explore the world of agriculture with us. Join me, your host, Carla Palmer, for continued adventures in agriculture and the marine environment as we head into Season 2 of the program, Agriculture Now. That's Agriculture Now, moving to a new date and time, Wednesdays at 8 p.m. and Saturdays at 9 a.m., right here on the ZNS Television Network.
Hey y'all, what's up?
Hey, what's that?
What y'all getting?
Listen, I've been waiting to march down some lobster, yeah?
Hi, I'm Matthew. I will be you guys' waiter today. Can I take your order?
I've been jonesing for some grouper dread.
Y'all see this?
See, this ain't gonna work.
Where the fish gone though?
But how though?
Don't leave our children with no fish in their future. Protect our sea. Protect our way of life. Protect the Bahamas. To learn how you can help, find us on Facebook at Bahamas Protected. See the future.
ZNS is everywhere you are when you download the new ZNS app. Watch our live channel to keep up with what's going on in the nation. News updates, we've got you covered. Tune into our radio stations with just a swipe. On the road, on the go, we're here with you. Available for download on the App Store and the Google Play Store.
Bahamas, are you ready? It's the 46th anniversary of independence. It all kicks off with the official launch of National Pride Day, Friday, July 5th, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. in Rawson and Parliament Squares. Then it's the 46th anniversary celebration, ecumenical service, cultural show, and fireworks display. Tuesday, July 9th at Clifford Park. It all starts at 8 p.m. on Wednesday, July 10th. Join us at 1 a.m. on Bay Street for the People's Love and Unity Rush. At 11 a.m., it's the official announcement of the 2019 National Honors Award, followed at 6 p.m. with the Independence State Dinner. all happening at Government House. All roads then lead back to Clifford Park as we close out the Independence celebration with a spectacular celebration in music. From 5 p.m. to midnight, Bahamas, it's all for you. It's the 46th anniversary of Independence celebration. Come and join us. United we stand, Bahamas. Together we can.
What you cooking? Something good.
Welcome, Bahamas, to What You Cooking. Are you ready to shop for the What You Cooking show today?
Something good.
So we're going to make a sweet potato pancake.
And you start with a breakfast that's filled with fiber, protein. Then you get those nutrients that will carry you throughout the day.
What you cooking? Something good.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Sports Tuesday. I'm taking it outside this morning. Sports and entertainment. As you can see, we are in for a real treat. We're joined by Destiny McSweeney. She is a young and up-and-coming fire dancer. Good morning, Destiny. Welcome to the morning edition.
Good morning.
You look pretty young. How long have you been doing this?
I've been fire dancing from I was in grade 10, but professionally I started in December.
And tell us about fire dancing. How did you get started?
They offered this program at my school, and ever since I started it, I really fall in love with it, so I picked it up as a profession and a career.
And where do you perform?
I perform at Sandville sometimes, and I perform to bigger events.
And what are you going to do for us this morning?
I'm going to fire dance with my train and with my fire fans, and also I'm going to build a fire.
Okay, go ahead. Don't try this at home now, please. Music, please.
Did you see Uncle Luke when he fall in the well? I said he felt so deep that he went straight to hell.
Someone should not do this if they're not experiencing this right now.
My mama told me I mustn't worry, Did you see Uncle Luke when he fall in the well? Did you see Uncle Luke when he fall in the well? I said it falls. Switch. Did you see Uncle Luke when he fall in the well?
Well, that's it. I want to thank you for giving us this demonstration. This one over the 5 rounds. The rest of you find once again. Okay. Ladon, didn't know I had this much talent, right?
The Saffir-Simpson Hurricane Wind Scale was developed in 1971 by civil engineer Herbert Saffir and meteorologist Robert Simpson, who was the director of the U.S. National Hurricane Center. It was introduced to the public in 1973 and began to be widely used a year later, inspired by the Richter scale that measures earthquakes. The Saffir-Simpson scale was divided into 5 categories. Originally, the scale included predicted barometric pressures associated with the various wind speeds, as well as the relative kinds of damage that could be anticipated. However, because those predictions were found to be very inaccurate, just a few years ago, the warning system was changed to include only the wind speeds, which were also adjusted upwards in the higher categories. A Category 1 hurricane has wind speeds between 74 and 95 miles per hour. A Category 2 hurricane has wind speeds between 96 and 110 miles per hour. A Cat 3, 111 to 129 miles per hour. A Cat 4, 130 to 156 miles per hour. And a Category 5 hurricane will have wind speeds from 157 miles per hour and up. This public service announcement has been brought to you by the Broadcasting Corporation of the Bahamas in conjunction with the National Emergency Management Agency.
In our final look at weather 25 days in, and the tropics remain quiet. Strong upper level wind sharing continue. Also have a combination of that is a Sahara dust, which is continuing to keep a lid on developing of those tropical cyclones. And on our satellite picture, we have that little weak trough still remain across the extreme northwest Bahamas, and that could fire 1 or 2 brief showers over South Abaco and North Eleuthera during the course of the day. Elsewhere, high pressure will be in control of our weather. That means lots of sunshine, very hot temperatures today, and as we go into the extreme southeast Bahamas, 1 or 2 showers can pop up there as well as a result of another trough down in that part of the country. Partly sunny and hot today with a high temperature of 92 degrees. Heat index once again in the triple digits, 107 degrees today. Tonight we are looking at just a few clouds, still very warm, low temperature getting down to 78 degrees. And extended weather conditions, dry conditions right into Thursday. Showers get back in our forecast on Friday, and then come Saturday, it looks as though it's going to be a pretty nice day as well. So, but those temperatures, they're not letting up at all. 90s right through the 7-day cycle. LaDawn?
Thanks a lot, Basil, and that's a wrap for us today. Make sure to tune in tomorrow for more Morning Edition. I'm LaDawn Davis. Have a fantastic day, everyone.